Torah in 2 minutes-ish this week from the beach in Long Branch, even if it is a chilly winter's day, a nice winter's day. The Torah this week in our reading, we wrap up the story, is in the book of Genesis. It's the end of the book of Genesis and the end of our reading about this family that we've been following for the last couple of months. And there's a turning point in the Torah, in that Jacob, who was famous for deceiving his father when his father was ill and couldn't tell the difference between his two sons, Jacob, as he nears his death, wants to give a blessing to his grandchildren. And he says, Mi Elah. He says, who are these? He can't recognize his own grandchildren for whatever reason. He's sick. His abilities are beginning to leave him. But instead of treating Jacob the way Jacob treated his own father, Joseph, Jacob's son, treats him better than that. Instead of lying and deceiving and trying to seek the best angle for himself, Joseph tells the truth. Doesn't treat Jacob the way Jacob treated other people, but rather does the right thing. Instead of giving him what he could argue he deserves, he models proper behavior, and in doing so, seems to help break the cycle of dysfunction that has plagued this family. Rather than saying he deserves it, this is why he treated people, this is why I'm going to treat him, he does the morally right thing and breaks the cycle of dysfunction. We haven't been reading about this family in order to read about the adventures of an ancient family. We've been reading about them to try and learn how to run our own relationships. And this is the instructive point. Not always to give people what they deserve, but to do the right thing. That's part of what we learned this week. We should be blessed to be able to break out of negative cycles and to begin better cycles of relationships with those we love. And we get that lesson this week with the story at the end of the book of Genesis. And Shabbat Shalom, and may you enjoy lovely days like this.